2, 3. Okay, this song is a clinic on how to solo over chord changes. Very few songs paint the picture of the chord changes underneath as well as this one does. So we will be discussing the chords in addition with each individual lick. Alright, so the first chord sequence for the verse, which is what this solo is over, D minor, C, B flat, A7. Right, so the first lick, it's in the D minor scale, and it's a melody that follows the chord changes down. And it's the fifth of each chord, so we bend to an A, that's the fifth of D minor. When he lets it go, that's the fifth of C, that's the fifth of F is the fifth of B flat, and E is the fifth of A7. Now, the A7 is for 2 measures, and what he does is he does an A major arpeggio, and the trouble spot is it starts out with 8th notes, and then it winds up as a quarter note triplet. 1 and 2 and 3. All right, so that is followed by a D minor arpeggio for the next time he goes through the D minor, C, B flat, A7 chord sequence. Right? So that little sequence goes 1, 2, 3. Right, the next lick follows the chords down, the C, the B flat, and the A7, just like the other lick, but instead of on the fifths of the chords, it's the roots. Right? So it's C, B flat, A. Now, that lick is the second trouble spot in that most people play it wrong. The actual slide starts on the 1. It doesn't end on the 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. A lot of people end the slide on the 1, which to some ears sounds even better, but if you're trying to, mine included, but you know, if you're going to imitate the song or if you're going to try to recreate the song, then you have to play it as I just played it. Now, the next chord, we have long chords. We have F for 2 bars, and then we have C for 2 bars. Let's discuss those licks. Over the F, it's an F major pentatonic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice you have to smosh your pinky down over 2 strings. 2, 3, 4. And then you have to hold that bend up and then let it down while these pinky notes are still ringing. Over the C, it's the chord tones are here, but there's a couple melody notes outside the chord tones, but they're all in D minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. And those notes should ring together. So we had a long F and we had a long C. Now we have a long B flat. I use my pinky, but you can use your ring and index if you like. But it's right out of the B flat major pentatonic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Straight out of this scale. I I call it pattern 4. You might call it the C major shape, whatever. But so it's from the B flat major pentatonic. Now, it's important to say that if you are playing chords that are within the diatonic key, you may match those pentatonics. The next chord is a D minor, and lo and behold, we're going to play a matching D minor pentatonic. 1, 2, 3, and go. Okay, so let's do those two licks again. B flat, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now there's a quick, it's a B flat to a C, and lo and behold, there are arpeggios. The one over the C has some matching melody. Right, so that's it's a straight B flat arpeggio starting on the 5th. 1, 2, C. So there's one passing tone, that F, but everything else is a chord tone. And then they do the exact same thing, C. So we have the same B flat arpeggio twice, and the C lick is slightly different. So the chords are... So the guitar over that is 1, 2, C, B flat, C. And that's nothing more than a C major pentatonic lick. And ends on the D minor, which is the root of that part of the song, of the chorus. But that's the end of the solo. If you've had any trouble following the theoretical concepts we've discussed, I certainly offer my services, and you can reach me at funkyguitar.com and hit contact, and I'll get the email. Hope you've enjoyed this somewhat theoretical treatment of this beautiful solo, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe.